Hey team, I'm gonna go over grade of 3 one more time in one video because there were some issues in the last one. So let's just jump right into it from the jump. So we open it up. Step 2 says we need to calculate new row totals, range F5 through F9. And so let's go ahead and sum that up. And we should be able to select down, which sums up the rest of them. And then calculate column totals for each quarter. So these are the column totals. So in Bravo 10, type equals sum, select it all, enter, and you should be fine to just drag across. This in Falcon 10 is going to be an important number. So now we need to, for the annual total, so we need to format F6 through F9 with comma style, F6 through F9. Comma style up here in the number group, home tab, and we need to decrease the indent 2 times for this range right here. And again, you can stop and pause this video and watch me do this, and I think by pausing as this video goes along, you'll be able to get through this much more efficiently and go at your own pace, which is the goal here. So we've done the decimals, we've gotten comma style, so that's 4 points there. On to step number 3, which is right in here. These are your instructions. Here's the Excel spreadsheet. Step 3, G5, construct. So in G5, construct a formula to calculate the percent of total dividing the annual total. Yep. Okay, so percentage, so type, just a moment. In Golf 9, type equals, and then click on Falcon 5 divided by Falcon 10, click it, and then you should do absolute cell reference, press enter, flash fill down, which is this cursor right here, and you're going to want to, let's see here, absolute cell reference. I just showed you how to do that. So this, again, this is the formula you need to do in G5, and then drag it down to get the rest of the percentages. I'll bet you it wants it in percent style, and then center it. So percent style, home tab, number group, that's percent style. Centering, home tab, alignment group, center it right here. There's all of our percentages. Step number 4, use a 3D pie to chart the annual totals for each item. So name the sheet, yada, yada, yada. Annual total for each item. Percentage total? Hold on. Oh, interesting. Okay. I find it interesting that we're doing the annual total instead of the percentages, which I may have done in the previous video. Chart the annual total for each item. Well, that's the F, so we're just going to go ahead and do that. So we need to include the categories. So select the range F5 through F9, hold Control or Command if you're on a Mac, and go A5 through A9 and let go, so you have that range selected. And 3D pie. So once you have that selected, insert tab, charts group. There's the 3D pie right here. Go ahead and select it. We want to change the name of the sheet to annual expenses chart. Okay. And then what it wants us to do is move the chart to a new sheet. Oh, we named the sheet that. I'm sorry, don't do that. Just Control Z a couple times. Hold on a second, move it to a new. So up in the, you'll see new chart tools just came up. And so in our, just give me a second. In our chart tools, you have a design tab, you've got a format tab. And so what you want to do is design tab, location group, move chart to a new sheet, and then you change the name of that new sheet to annual expenses chart. Press OK, and then I'll add it to a new sheet at the very beginning. Don't deselect your pie. All right, so as the text for the chart title, what we do is up here, type summary of annual expenses select all, go to the Home tab, and then we're going to make that size 28. Press enter. We remove the legend from the chart. So let's see here. Go to the Format Chart area. And you're going to look around in right here. Bear with me a moment. And so what you do here is we're on step number 6. And so with that, you need to select the chart in this area, select the not the funnel, that plus button, and we're going to remove the legend. So deselect it here. After you remove the legend, you're going to add data labels, but specifically, we need to format it so just the category name, and we're going to position it in the center. But for the data labels, we want to make sure, just a moment, and then chart title's fine right there. You'll go to the More Data Labels option right up here. So if you go to Add Chart Element, scroll down to Data Labels and go to More Data Label Options and select that and look around. You've got all the data labels selected. And if you deselect it, that's what happens right there, okay? So you'll find your way to the Format Data Labels button right over here, which are these 3 bars that you get. And you need to have this selected for it to work. So what you do is we've removed the legend, good. And then for the data labels, all we need are the category name and the percentage. So deselect these 2 and include your category name and then the percentage. And then we want to position it in the center right here. Format the data labels, you want to bold it. So Control B while you have it selected, or you go to the Home tab, Font Group, and then Bold. Another way to do it, so you want to bold it and make sure that you italicize it, so Control or Command I, or Home tab, Font Group, Italics. Click both of these. And the last thing that you'll do is make sure it's a size 12. It's a little tough to see. So right up here, Home tab, Font Group, size 12. Set. So number 7 says format the data series using a 3D format effect. Okay, this one's going to be fun. So bear with me a minute as I gear up for it. So what you do, select your pie so that it has all the slices selected. And then we need to go ahead and format our data series. So click the pentagon, which is effects, drop down the 3D effect, and this is step number 7. And so what you do is you change the top bevel. You do the top bevel to this effect, the bottom bevel, same one, far top left, first row, first bevel. Top level width and height is 50, so type 50, tab, 50, tab, tab, 256, tab, 256. And that'll make our pie more three-dimensional. And once we've got that done, you get 2 points for that. Okay, voila. We display the data series options. And from in here, what you need to do, and give me just a moment. Did the bottom half of our pie do what it was supposed to do? We're going to leave it as such. We're going to set the angle of the first slice to 125. So right over here, type 125. Press tab, so salaries and benefits is at the bottom. Then you need to select salaries and benefits slice, which is this one right here, so that you only have 1, 2, 3 selection handles. And then you explode it, type in 10 to get 10%, and that's how you do it right there. So explode that out to 10%. That's step number 8. Step number 9 wants you to apply a gradient fill using the presets. And so select your little paint bucket here, drop down here next to fill, select gradient fill. Wait, no. That's the chart area. Don't do what I did. Oh, what did I have it set as? Forgot what I had it set as. I'm going to have to Control Z a few times. There we go. You are going to select this. You want to select the plot area, I believe. No, the chart area. That'd be this back in here. And so select it. You don't want the pie selected. You want the whole thing selected. And then go into here, one of these. Bear with me just a quick moment. we're going to apply a gradient effect to it. So shape effects, format tab, scroll down. There it is. So in the format tab, shape styles group, shape fill, scroll down to gradient. And the one I believe it's this second one. Give me a second. Second gradient, first column. Okay, select that one. Don't change anything. Then with the, we're going to format the border. So go to shape outline right here. Go down to weight and select 3. And give me just a moment. We're going to work on that border. There's a few different ways that we can do it. Let's see if we can uncover them. So here's one way to do it. If you right-click right in this area, no, you want to do the chart area, and then go to Format Chart Area. You can put Fill Away and select Border, and we want a solid line. And you can see we've already changed the width to 3. That's what we did the other way around. But now what we want to do is we've done a solid border, great, and then we do the 4th column, apply the first color. So scroll down to colors, 1, 2, 3, 4 columns, first color, dark green, text 2. And there's your border, just like that. We already have the width to 3, and that's all in the format tab. Okay, shape outline is what you're going to look for on that. So we're going to go to step number 11. So display the page setup dialog box, page layout tab, page setup group. You select this right here, and in the page setup dialog box, insert a custom footer in the left section with a file name. So header footer group, click on custom footer, left section. This one's the file name. We're going to do this several times, so pay attention. This step will repeat itself. Select OK. That's it. Perfect. Step number 11, if you display the expenses worksheet right here, and then using the quarter names and totals by quarter, insert a line with markers chart into the worksheet. Looks like I've already selected it. Hang on just a second. Quarter names. Wait a minute. Totals by quarter. These ones. And it does say expenses worksheet. Totals by quarter. Got it. Okay, so Bravo 4 through Falcon 4, hold Command or Control on PC and go from Bravo 10 to Falcon 10. These are, we don't want to include the totals. 9. Or hold on, it's B4 through E4 and then B10 through E10 do not include the annual total. And we're looking for, so go to the Insert tab and Charts group. We're going to click here, More Chart button, go to All Charts. It's a line chart, and we want line with markers. That looks like it, and it is. Don't include the annual total. Move the chart so the upper, you want to move it so it's right here. We're going to change it. Well, we have to change the width first. So bear with me just a minute. Perfect. So go to the Format tab with that new line with markers chart selected. And then in the size group on the right-hand side, we're going to change the width to 7.5 from 5. And what we do is we change the chart title to Recreation Department Expense Summary. Cool. So let's see here. Just going to make sure that this is still working, and it looks like we're okay. Excellent. So we're going to move on to the next step, which is number 12. So we need to format the bounds of the vertical value axis. So the minimum bound. Okay, so we talked about this, or you read about this. This is your vertical value axis right here. So go ahead and select that on the left-hand side, and you change the minimum to, it's 2, 1, and 5 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Press tab. Give me just a second. That didn't Something didn't seem right about that. Quick pause. So something went very awry. Give me just a moment with my chart. If you're wondering, his looks off, it's because it is. So what you do is you select the quarters up at the top, you select the totals by quarter down at the bottom, and this again is step number 11. Okay, we're going to redo that again because that was really odd. Selected the quarters, selected all of the totals by the quarter. We do not include the annual totals, so insert tab, you can go to charts, and this is the correct one right here. And then you just scoot it down, Control Z, move it down to right here, and change the chart title to Recreation, Department, Expense Summary. And then with the chart selected, go to Format, and you need to change the width to 7.5. Press Enter, and that is what it should look like right there. And then on step 12, what you do is you select this over here. So you get your axis options. Click the data bars over here. That's not a data bar. That's kind of what it looks like. Click your axis options. Change your minimum to 2, 1, and 5 zeros. Tab, 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 tab. And then your major unit is going to be 5,000 or 50,000. And from there, what you do is you need to bold it. So Command B. You can get out of here now. Go to the Home tab, and you can just bold it like that. And you also need to bold the horizontal or category axis. So select this down here, Command B, or bold it using the Home tab, Font Group, bold it. And then close any of the panes, click cell A1 to deselect everything, and then we're gonna do this a few more times, okay? So that gets us through step number 12. So we'll be going through the motions on the next several steps. So for number 13, we're gonna go to the annual total in F13, which is this number right here. And what we need to do, this is really important, so we copy it, but I'm gonna teach you how to paste specials. So scroll down, and down here in 2016, what you do, and I'm just making sure this is working, thank goodness. And then what you do is right-click, go to Paste, right up here, but go to Paste Special, and you're going to look for this one, Values and Number Formatting. What it does is what you'll see is this, in the formula bar, it's just the numbers. But what we copied up here, it's actually a formula. And we don't want to include that whole formula down here because we want to base everything off of this number. Now we're going to do the percentage increase. So what you do, I'm getting ahead of myself. We pasted special. Yeah, percentage increase, 3.5. Excellent. So what you do in cell C35, Charlie 35, type equals. You click the original number, and then you do times, Shift 8, parentheses, 100% plus, then click on Bravo B31, F4, or Command T, you need to do absolute cell reference. That's what this is. Close your parentheses, drag it across to 2020, and what you want to do too is we want to make sure that we use the, it says use the format painter to copy the formatting from B35 to the rest of them. So, oh goodness, format painter. I haven't used that in forever. There it is. So Home tab, clipboard group. Go ahead, click that. Click this right here. And then you paint that on those. So that instead of having to click up here on your accounting number format, you can just click the format painter and copy it right on across. And that's how you do that, 10 points. We need to change the orientation to landscape for step number 13. So go to page layout, page setup group, orientation, change it to landscape, and then use the scale to fit options to change the height to, so scale to fit, change your height to 1 page, I believe. And from the page setup dialog box, which is right here, from the page setup dialog box, center the worksheet horizontally, margins horizontally, and insert a custom footer in the left section with a file name. Header footer, custom footer, left section, this button here, file name, press OK, OK, 10 more points. Okay? Now we're going to display the enrollment worksheet. Okay, should look pretty similar. Insert a funnel chart that shows, so what you do is you select A4 to B6, insert tab, and we are looking for, you click on the charts group, and this one at the bottom is a funnel chart. Press OK. Click on the Format tab at the top, and we need to change the size. So it says change the height to 2.5 and the width to 3. 2.5, tab 3. Okay, so it looks like that. Up here in our size group, Format tab. Drag it to the upper left corner of A9. So we're going to take it and drag it right here. And change the chart title to Enrollment Analysis. And a Enrollment Analysis. And from there, click A1. We center it horizontally. So page layout, orientation, page setup group, margins, center it horizontally, custom footer, left section, file name, okay. And then we're good to go. So last one, we display the county partnership worksheet, which is right here. And in the county partnership worksheet, you select A3 to B9, insert a filled map chart. So if you go to your Insert tab, Charts group, this one's mapped and this one already is filled map. This one right here at the top. Okay, so select Filled Maps. Change the chart title to Partnership Analysis. Okay, Partnership Analysis. We drag it to the upper left of D1. Put it right around here. And when you're done with that, give me just a moment. Change the width to 4, deselect the chart. So Format tab, width, we're going to decrease it from 5 to 4. That looks much better. And deselect the chart. Change the orientation. So clicking around here, page layout, orientation, landscape. And that's all you do there. You want to center it horizontally. So go to the page setup group, click on margins, center it horizontally. Insert a custom footer on the left-hand side, header footer tab, custom footer button, left section, file. Okay. Then what you do is you go to the File tab, and on the right-hand side is Properties, and we want to tag it with Recreation Workshops Expenses. It says we need to include a like the name of our class, the section number for the subject, but as you can see, I don't have it available. If you do, just type in BTS 165, that's fine. I'm not too picky about it. If you have a subject, just put something under it. Make sure our name displays as author. That is still your teacher's name. Go ahead and I will save this. I should have saved this a long time ago. And I'm going to save it, and I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to show you how to get some feedback on this. So bear with me a moment. So you should be pretty familiar with our course site on MyLab IT. You kidding me? It's making me sign in again. You probably have to do this a bunch too. Oh, I know what the problem is. It's right here. I already have it. So go down, and if you click on course materials, wait forever, videos working, and you click on Excel Chapter 3, you upload it to the same place that you downloaded it, and that's where we'll get feedback. I'm curious myself how well I did. Open it up. You'll have to upload it. And so go right here, choose the file. I put mine on the desktop. Greater 3 final. Upload it. Wait for it. Submit it. Okay, and it'll take you to this page. Moment of truth. Once you're here, click these 3 dots, go to View Submissions. patience as it grades, and just like that, 98%. Took a little longer than I expected, and I've done it now 2 or 3 times, on top of the 10, 20 times I've done it beforehand. But if you follow along this video, you'll be able to get everything except, what did I forget to do? Change the width to 3. Fill color. Oh, I chose the wrong fill color. If you get marked down for fill color and you went with mine and you got like an 88, I'll give you 100. No sweat. So this is how you go in and you can know how to fix your work. You can also download this, the live comments report, and that's like a markup report that will give you even more details about your grader and your performance on the grader. So that's how you do it. Feel free to use these. You're welcome to use these videos in any of your resources for the midterm. It's going to be open note, open book, and unlimited submissions. So let me know if you have any questions. Hopefully you're enjoying class so far. I can tell you I'm loving teaching it. Excel's just a really, really great program. So if you need to touch base, if you need anything at all, if you need me to put you in touch with resources at the college, whatever, you name it, job fairs, various, anything. Just reach out and I can put you in touch with any college resources to try to make sure that you have a good experience with us. So anyways, I'm going to end it, and good luck on the midterm, and hope you enjoyed Chapter 3 Excel. Ciao.